Good morning. Welcome back to Project Zomboid. It's Ace. Yeah, I just as quickly as I thought, all right, this isn't a bad house. We'll stay here and do a little bit of cooking and do a little bit of sewing and sort of get our feet underneath us. And it's got a nice little garage out here. Yeah, you know what? I was like, wait a minute. I do this. I pick a spot hurriedly and then I build some of a base there. And then I go to the real place I'm going to base and I move everything. And then I decide, oh, actually, you know what? Where I really want to go is so I'm gonna at least at least skip out the first of those mistakes, and we're gonna go. I was reading the forums, and somebody had said that they loved America's Tire on the east side of town, and I was like, "Oh, right, that would be a great spot for a base." So I've loaded up a bed last night in the trailer, and um, there's a food market not too far into town, but let's just take stuff with us. The trailer's getting a little full, but I think we got room in the trunk. And well, oh, wrong way. I'm like, why isn't this stuff transferring? Wrong direction. We'll just put the long johns in the fridge, cause oh, ice cream, baby. Yeah. Oh, that's gonna be pretty juicy by the time we're ready to eat it. We'll come back and get ice cream later. So we just made a new spear, end of last episode, and threw a hunting knife on the end of that, and it's in pretty good shape, I think. So yeah, we've got some life out of that, and we'll grab these bits here. Check this kitchen for a little more canned goods and whatnot. I think we can fit a few more things in our hands on the way out the door. Throw it in the trunk, and then we'll take off. I'm going to go ahead and go the roundabout method to get to the tire store. Really, it's on exactly the street we're parked on. If we went out and pulled onto the street and turned left and went directly east through town, we would come right there to the tire store. But you know what? That's going to be right through the middle of town. And given the fact that we're driving this cab with a terrible muffler on it, I don't want to do a Galaxy Quest mine haul through the middle of town, and we end up on the other side with 30 zombies following behind us, going, "Hey, where you going? Derp, derp, derp." So we're gonna go this way. We'll grab these hinges and that doorknob, and we'll jump in the cab. And then we're actually going to go out, and instead of turning left through town, we're going to turn right and then south, and we're going to head down to the main road, the highway, the whatever you want to call it, and follow that east. And then as it curves up north again, and that goes right past the front of the tire shop, so we'll pull in. And I expect a pretty hot LZ based on that muffler. I expect that every zombie in the entire lot there is going to be coming for us. So I expect to have just a little bit of a fight when we first land. But got a brand new spear, half a pack of cigarettes. It's dark and we're wearing sunglasses. God, that thing is loud. You don't need to rev it up so much every time, dude. Just saying. Now this highway should, in air quotes, be fairly abandoned right now because it's the beginning of the game and the initial dispersion is in place. Once we drive back and forth on this thing once or twice and the Zeds all come out into it because they heard something there, that's when it really turns into chaos out here. But right now, this is exactly what we want, is a nice, big, wide open road. Oh, you know what? Better if you can drive on one side more or less, because then the next time you come through, they'll all be racked up on that side of the road, and you can drive on the other side and keep switching back and forth, and you get, somewhat of a clear path in front of you-ish. The road into town and the gas station, which is going to become, I think, one of our favorite stops. So this shouldn't be too bad, I'm hoping. The dispersion is pretty good. So when we pull up out back of the tire shop, hopefully we've only got, I don't know, 30, 40 Zeds come over our way. There's the beginning of that tire store. And we will just run away. Run away! Oh, the heartbeat. There's a sharp stick in the eye. I'll take that twofer. Start doing better than that. The spear has a special attack of if the zombie's within a certain distance of you and there are no Zeds within a certain distance of him or her, then you get a significantly increased chance of a one-shot, I think. I do love the reach of the spear. Feel like we've got a little more company coming. Whoop. Yep. There's that angle thing. He didn't get through. Starting to get a little close to those Zeds behind us. Stab him. Stop pushing him. Push less. Stab more. Time for us to switch that side up a bit, I think, now. A little bit of thread out here when we're ready for it, huh? Boy, she is freaking out. Listen to that heartbeat. Time to go have a cig. Ah. All right, well now we can focus a little more on pulls we want to do rather than, well, just everybody. Get that heartbeat down a little bit. Hello, mate. Come on over. Now serving up stick in the eye. We get dumpsters outside. We get a little bit of graffiti. I think they don't charge extra for that. And we have tools inside, I think. And probably some tires, you know, because, well. I do like that good chance of a one hit. It's worthwhile. Yeah, let's not pull all of them. Besides, I think we just pulled that one. There we did. Turkey sounds awfully close. I keep trying to catch them, but just can't find them. Oh, somebody's... Uh-huh. Uh-huh. I see what you guys did there. Come on. Bring your little satchel butt over here. And a friendship bracelet. Oh, I'll wear that for you. I'll remember you forever. Alright, well, folks, we're open for business again. Cash only, I'm sure you understand. No core charges. No, I mean, well, no core returns anyways. Bummer for that, but, you know, what are you going to do? Now that is getting pretty close to done. In fact, any time now, that's going to be it. And any wood glue we have is in the back of the vehicle or the trailer. So let's make sure that the machete is on our back as weapon number 1. And that way, as soon as this quits, we can just switch right over to the machete. Because this is probably going to quit, well, just any one of these hits right now. Every time I see that, I think that's a sword. Look at how long that thing is. It says bread knife. I'm like, no, that's a bread sword. Because I don't know what you're cutting with that, but it is not bread. Not unless you make bread in the shape of scarecrows, bread scarecrows. Bread knife. Yeah. You know, it'd probably make a decent spear. I haven't made one yet with that. Let's do it. Because that bread knife is in fine shape. Our endurance looks good. We dumped everything in the trunk of the vehicle or in the trailer to really get that encumbrance down. Because I knew this was going to be a bit of a slog when we first landed. I wanted to keep the ability to run if we needed to. Spear with hunting knife broken. Yep, there we go. A little bit more to clear over here, and those guys down there are still close enough to the car that as soon as we fire it up, they're going to come over. So we still got to fight them. Might as well do it one or two at a time rather than pulling the whole group. Say it with me, machete. Machete, man. Come here. Okay, I think try and pull that guy and then swing around and for sure these here. Actually, you know what? Let's just skip them, pull this group, grab this guy, grab those 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, well, there we go then. There's a Chevalier that we now have the key for somewhere. Huh. Whoop. Hello. Somebody behind the building? Oh, no, right there. Okay. What do you have strapped to your side? A kitchen knife. Of course. Not terrible condition. And another car key. Wow. Rains it pours. I'll take it. And a gold nose stud. One quick moment. My puppy dog is asking for a boost up. There we go. Yes, this will get disturbed by puppy dogs every now and then. 2 chihuahuas who are convinced that zombies are going to eat my brains before they can snack on them. Leather jacket, 2 holes in it, yeah. Using a bladed weapon, that's going to happen. Alright, let's see if we can pull this into the garage and... Oh, really, dude? Let's see who we get because of that. This should hopefully be our last wave. Oh, wow, less than I thought. Check the back side of the building. Looks good. Close that door, see if that triggered anybody, and if not, then the second one probably won't either. I know. We could see through the door, but still. Oh, look at all this glorious stuff. Tires, car, everything for cars. This is the place to be. For an early base, plenty of storage. Plenty of bits for cars. I'm hoping there's a sledgehammer in here somewhere, but that seems like probably a stretch. Plenty of tires, of course. Turn this on and force it to highlight all of them so we get the entire thing. Average muffler. Well, it's probably better. I think we probably have an old muffler on that Nyala. Performance muffler standard. There we go. Our Nyala just got a little quieter. And the engine got a little better. And a little better even. Take a look upstairs real quick. Hey, they've got a cab up here. Oh, no. Oh, just a little office. And a quick search out here shows us Plenty of tire repair. Oh, mechanics, volume 1 and 2. Of course, this would be a great place to find that. One of the vehicle schematics for KI5 stuff. Bodywork, more tire repair. Let's go take care of this guy at 1640 right now, so he'll still be a little slow. Tomorrow we'll come out and make another round of the place, clear him another wave back or so, and also start stripping stuff off and bringing bits in. Want to grab all the fabric that we can so that we have some material for sewing. Well, I bet you one of these is the truck key that we have. Look at this intersection, quiet. We've got a shovel, we've got lead pipe, box of nails, toolbox, leather gloves. Lots of stuff. We do not have a key to this truck. We do have a key to this one. Just looks like he's slapping him with the machete, doesn't he? And we have a key to this truck. All right. Both of these are probably pretty whooped. Oh, wow, that's loud. $17.40. Hopefully that just brought us those two, all right? Got one that followed. We'll see if we can grab that other truck as well. See if it's got gas in it. Yeah, my swings are getting a little slower. That fatigue is coming up. Its health is going down. Moisture. My bottle's empty. You know, it's time to... This is where the smart person turns around and packs it in. You know, I didn't think mufflers could get any louder than those other two. Apparently I was wrong. So very wrong. Hopefully they walk over to where the car is. Don't see us, and that's it. But we'll come over here to the open door. See if we have to pull them. Yeah, they're out there trying to break the door. All right, we'll hunker in for the evening. Set up a bed and catch some rack time real quick. And see if we can clear the lawn tomorrow, mow the lawn a bit. Oh, I should grab something to drink. Derp. Like pretty much now. And I don't think we have... yeah, there's a little lunchroom here, so we might have a fridge. That'd be great. If not, we've got a bunch of food that needs to just get eaten quick. So go up here. We dropped the one piece of the bed right here. So now we'll go ahead and say, hey, we want to place a bed, and it's going to let us do this one because we've got that other piece sitting there within range. Just make a whole bunch of noise putting the bed together because apparently we don't know how to do it any quieter. Lunchroom in here. Yeah, a little mini fridge in there. Excellent. And there's a burger in there for us. Hey, somebody left us a burger. And lemon meringue pie. Oh, how'd they know? How did they know? My mom's, my dad's mom, my grandma. Oh, she had lemon meringue pie every summer when I would show up to visit. There was a lemon meringue pie there. And that was the thing. I had a Meyer lemon tree out in front of my house till I got rid of the house recently, and a lemon meringue pie made with Meyer lemons is just so evil. You just want to eat it and eat it and eat it. But eat it, eat it. Avocado, bologna, milk, fresh. Fresh. Remoulade, squid, zucchini. Let's grab all those things. I'm pretty sure that fridge is going to run out of room. None of that needs refrigeration. So let's go get that in the fridge and then head on up and catch some rack. Just because I want to reset the tired real quick. I think that there's going to be some more fighting really fast. No, don't put it in the... Really? Because this is turned on. We've got cigarettes. I've got a lighter. We've got serious stress levels. And I took smoker, and I guess it's time to actually, you know, like, take a cig. Nothing else here that needs to go in the fridge tonight. I can hear them wandering around outside. Hopefully they can't hear me. we're just going to head up, hit the bed. See if that doesn't help with this agitated a bit. All right. Pretty early for sleep time, but I want to get this reset so that we aren't swinging that machete quite so slow. Oh my gosh, felt like we were going, no, stop. So it is evening time. She's going to be a little quicker. We got to be ready for that. She's got a bread sword in her. Slap, slap, slap. Come on. Come on over. Yeah, I know you see me already. That conspicuous is really conspicuous. I went and I looked it up. Inconspicuous is a 50% chance of being spotted by the Zeds. So I would guess 100% would be no trait, and then conspicuous is 200%. So essentially 4 times more likely than my last playthrough to be spotted. And yeah, boy, do I notice it. There's just no sneaking around past these guys this time. I'm not saying it's bad yet. It's just definitely taken some getting used to that I am so very noticeable to them. Definitely does mean that I pull more easily, though, and as somebody was saying, split apart the groups because of that. It's probably true that I'm having an easier time getting individual Zeds to come over to me. Well, we've got some vehicle options open to us now. These, since they were in a wreck outside, are probably going to be pretty trashed inside, so I don't know that we're going to look at them right off the bat. But we've definitely got a performance muffler for the cab, so we're going to throw that in there and get that thing to be a lot quieter. Assuming that we... Well, you know what? Because we've got the brand new one sitting on a shelf, and that there's no chance of failure on installing, only on removing the old one. And we don't care if the old one gets damaged on the removal, so that's fine. So we'll read Mechanics Level 1. And then we'll start taking cars apart and putting them back together and switch out the muffler and start working on getting Mechanic 1 and 2 knocked out. And going through the base, bringing stuff together, putting things together on shelves, collating. That's what's in front of me. That's going to be some boring stuff, so I'm going to come back to my next stream when the base is a little bit built out and starting to look a little bit more like home. This is going to be hopefully just highlights when I'm streaming. Hopefully the boring stuff doesn't find its way in, but occasionally it will, and there we go. Anyways, this is Ace. Thanks for sticking around for the second stream and watching it. Come back for the third one. I had a subscriber suggest that I put episode numbers on the thumbnails, so I'm starting to do that, and I appreciate that feedback from him. So, or her, or them. That's really just the way to say that now, isn't it? Them. Can't go wrong. Anyways, thank you for the feedback, and I hope you all are having a great time watching. See you next time.